Over 10,000 millionaires are leaving this country. What the heck is going on?
Gun crime is up, robbery is up, knife crime is up, rape is up, taking motor vehicle offences is up, residential burglary is up, knife crime with injury is up, knife crime with injury and robbery is up. And you think, honestly, that London is more safe now than when you took over as Mayor of London?
I do.
Out of 1,000 people, 106 people get assaulted, usually stabbing and sexual assault.
Can you go, my friend?
Uncle Jeff! Uncle Jeff! Uncle Jeff! Get the fucking... Uncle Jeff! Jeff, Uncle! Get the devil!
Oh my God! Oh my...
London is not what it used to be before. Look at it now. London needs to be strong. It's gonna take somebody with a backbone to go out there and fix it, or we're gonna lose all the billionaires that's contributing great to this country. Guys, we have a big problem, and we're not gonna fix this problem until change this Labour government, or unless they come out there and change the way they're going, or maybe somebody resigns and we get a better person in there. If not, then we have a bigger problem. Very big. Our government are making the millionaires run away. We need these guys in the country. We need these guys in the country. What the heck is going on? Why millionaires are running away? There must be a good reason. And for sure, I'm going to tell you why they're running away, and you should consider making a lot of money too. So, not for you to run away, but for you to speak out without being censored and fix this. A new report just came out from Henley Private Wealth Migration Report. Indicates that Britain will experience a net loss of 9,500 high net worth individual in 2024. That is just going to be this year. Almost 10,000 people will leave who have a high net worth of $1 million or more. That's more than last year. And what's causing this thing to happen and why they want to leave anyway? Well, it's very simple. I'm going to explain it to you. Cool. First one, we're going to go through, the laws that I've set up that really mess the rich, and it's not going to work really well with those with these laws. And also the way the country is becoming right now. Let's start with the way the country is becoming right now. London used to be one of the countries that a lot of billionaires, millionaires wanted to go and live. You know, they wanted to come here. People from New York, people from Florida, people from Dubai, people from all these big millionaires, billionaires. They want to come here and stay and live. Yes, they still do, but the number has dropped. Now, when you go to London, it's totally different. You'll think you're in some other place. Like this video right now. Check it out. Play cut 17.
My uncle, drive! What?
My friend,
Uncle Jeff!
can you go, my friend?
Uncle Jeff! Uncle Jeff! Uncle Jeff! Get the fucking... Uncle Jeff! Jeff, Uncle! Get the devil!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Uncle Jeff!
God, please.
Jeff, Uncle, please!
Please! My car is everything broke,
Uncle,
my friend.
Uncle.
My friend, everything broke.
Uncle, drive fast, Uncle. Drive fast, Uncle.
My friend, everything, my car
Uncle,
is
drive
broke.
fast. I'm gonna pee, Uncle. Look, Uncle.
They're coming. You're going somewhere, my friend.
Here, take money, Uncle. I'll give you money. Don't worry, Uncle.
Where are you going?
Drive fast.
Well, that's the London that we have right now. The crime rate has gone through the roof. Let me read you some numbers so you know what the heck is going on. The crime rate has gone through all-time high. As of April 2024, overall crime rate in London is 106 crime per 1,000 people. So every 1,000 people that go out there, 106 of them will get assaulted. And what's their assault? What do they experience? Or what do they do to other people? Well, this is what they do. They usually cause violence. That could be stabbing, a lot of stabbing. That could be gangs threatening and doing all this silly stuff that they're doing. We literally had an army officer got stabbed. An army officer. These guys put their life on the line to save and protect the land. Yeah, but we had an army officer being stabbed like a day ago. Insane, right? Okay, so violent happens a lot in London. Cool. And what's the next thing do they do? What's the other thing? Well, sexual assault. Sexual assault has gone up. It's not safe for the girls to go outside after 5 o'clock, after 6 o'clock. They have to be with somebody who's an adult or whatever. Cool. And that's our capital city. That's our place where when people want to travel in this country, they want to visit London because it's known for being great. Well, right now it's not as great as it is because we're losing a lot of millionaires. So if you ask me, if you're thinking like, why are millionaires leaving the country? Well, because there's a lot of people dying. There's a lot of people being stabbed, a lot of things is happening, crazy stuff. People are getting assaulted, sexual assault, all these things. Do you think a millionaire wants to live here and raise the kids here, where they think the chances of being stabbed or the chances of being robbed or the chances of a little girl being assaulted is this high? Do you think they want to stay here? Of course not. They're not going to stay here. They're going to go somewhere else. Right? Here's a video that I want you to watch. And this video will explain why and how everybody, somehow, whoever makes money, run away from this country now. It's a video of a man. Well, it's a video. Allegedly. Actually, it's not allegedly. It's been proven to be right. There were body part in the bags. There was this man that was caught on camera carrying 2 suitcases of body parts in those bags. I'm going to play you this clip.
So what we know so far is that just before midnight last night, police were called to reports of a man acting suspiciously on the suspension bridge. When they arrived, he was no longer around, but officers found a suitcase on the bridge and another one nearby. Now, police say they have examined those and believe they contain human remains. A major investigation, understandably, is now being launched. Police say their priorities are to identify the remains in the suitcase. A post-mortem examination is being carried out this afternoon and inform the next of kin, and also find the man who was seen with the suitcase on the bridge last night. Police say they understand that he was dropped off by a taxi. That driver has been spoken to, and that car that he was in has been seized and is being examined as we speak.
If you think that's not as scary, well, here's another one. A man going around with a bow and arrow, shooting people up. Thinks like he's a Viking. He still thinks like we're still in that time. Well, it's not funny because a lot of people died. Well, people died and some people were very injured. Here's a video I want to show you. Again, viewer discretion advised. Check it out. Play cut 20.
Police were called to a property in Ashland Close just before 7 p.m. last night. Officers attended alongside colleagues from the East of England Ambulance Service and, on arrival, found 3 women with serious injuries. Sadly, despite their best efforts, the women, who are believed to be related, died a short time later at the scene. The victims are aged 25, 28 and 61. Our overarching objective today is to protect public safety and to locate Kyle Clifford, who is wanted in connection with the murder of the 3 women in what we believe is a targeted incident. We have extensive police resources deployed to various locations in North London and also the Bushy area of Hertfordshire. The manhunt also involves armed police officers and specialist search teams responding at pace in the wake of what has been an horrific incident, involving what is currently believed to be a crossbow, but other weapons may also have been used.
Well, yes, that's the London we live in right now. Of course the millionaire's not going to stay, right? Okay, if you're thinking, oh yeah, it's okay, you want to justify this. Oh, why are they leaving? Why are they leaving? They can just go live somewhere else, or they can go to a safety neighborhood. Okay, cool. They can, right? They can. With this Labour government, yes, they can. And guess what? They're gonna get hit with taxes, because as we know so far, taxes are going up. We're helping a lot of countries. We're helping Ukraine. We're helping everybody. We're sending 85 million pounds to African and Middle Eastern country. For what? So they can fix their roads, so that people can not come here. What? Do you think fixing a road in Yemen or somewhere, or putting a school in Yemen will stop illegal immigrants coming in and commit crimes? Of course not. Well, the taxes will raise. And do millionaires like to pay more taxes? The answer is no. They try to find loopholes to not pay no more taxes, and if they can't, they go somewhere else. It's plain and simple. Okay, cool. So taxes will raise, right? So taxes are due to go up. We're gonna find out in early autumn. We're gonna find that out, because obviously they're gonna bring it out. Rachel Reeve is gonna come out with a briefcase, and she's gonna tell us how much tax we're gonna have to pay now. And that's probably going to raise a lot of numbers from the people leaving this year as well. Even next year is probably going to double. Okay, if tax go up, who does that really hurt? Do you think it hurts the rich? Because the rich people can just go away. It's easy. They can just take a private jet, fume, Dubai, or fume, Florida, New York, Singapore. They can go anywhere they want. Right, because this is the places that they're actually going. Those are the big numbers, the big places that they're actually going. These millionaires from London. Now let's say millionaires go away, they go far away, but taxes still go up, right? Cool. Guess what? Now there's not that much people. There's not that much money being contributed to taxes, because obviously millionaires pay a lot more money in taxes, of course, due to percentage of the number that they pay. They have. Who's going to feel it now? Because they're going to have to raise more taxes, so the common people can, the people that are relying on governmental funding will need more money. So they're going to have to raise more taxes to common people like us. We're going to have to pay that. And that's going to hurt us as well. And can we run away? No, we don't have the money to even pay our rent. Never mind getting a ticket, going somewhere else to start another life. So guess what? We're going to just struggle here. Cool? Now, it's not just the millionaires that will be feeling the pain. Also, the middle class people will feel the pain. Because these middle class people are going out there, they're working hard. They're working very hard to make sure that their kids go to good school, private school as well. They're working very hard. They're going out there. Some of them are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 5 jobs. Well, not 5, 2 jobs. Wife and the husband out there working. They only have 2 kids because they can't afford to have 3, 4, 5. They're not on benefits. So they have to work, right? And they want a good life for their kids. And they want to put their kids in private school, so the kids don't go out there and learn 55 genders. They don't want the kids to go learn all these woke ideology, all these fantasism idea that these teachers are teaching now. Well, those parents will feel the pain now, because now there's no more tax break for private school. Do you think that hurts the rich? Of course it doesn't. It doesn't hurt the rich. It's fine. Private schools are not that expensive, especially if you consider yourself rich. But for somebody a middle class and working person who wants to take their kids to private school, yes, tax breaks really does help them. And guess what? That's been cut. Now they're gonna feel the pain, because the kid's gonna have to go out there and learn all these silly stuff and chill around with drag queens and all these guys doing things that we shouldn't be even talking about. So yes, millionaires will run away. The middle class and people will feel it. The poorer will just get poor. That's the Labour government we have. And I think if we don't change it the next few months or few years, it's going to get really, really bad. And the next government that comes in will have a big problem, a big thing to fix. Hopefully it's not them. Well, unless they change and prove to us that they can actually serve the people, then yes, I don't mind whoever serves, as long as they make the country greater again. here's a video I want to play to you. It's a video from GB News. A guy explaining how much taxes will go up on the Labour government. Here's a video. Play cut 50.
Well, I'm afraid we're not lying. We're being incredibly straightforward. And frankly, the Labour Party, if they had been honest with people in the debate yesterday, if Keir Starmer had been honest with people, or indeed if they were honest with people before or after the debate, they wouldn't be in the trouble that they're in. It's because they want to hide the fact that they are planning over £2,000 of tax rises for working families, and that is wrong.
It was an extraordinary moment this morning when a letter was revealed from the Permanent Secretary to your department, the Permanent Secretary to the Treasury, asking your government to not use this £2,000 figure, to not use the annual £38 billion figure, saying that this wasn't compiled by the Treasury. It includes costings that didn't come from the Treasury. Is it wrong to use that figure?
No, it's not. And actually, that's not what he said. What he said was there were, in fact, a majority of the costings that were done came from Treasury analysis. Not all of them. Some came from other government.
I've got the quote here.
Hold on.
The quotes directly from James Bowler is costs beyond those provided by the civil service and published online by HMT. You're using costs beyond those that the civil service provided you.
But we never ever said that the overall £38 billion figure was Treasury analysis. That was done by analysis from the Conservative Party, but that analysis was done using independent civil service forecasts, in addition, by the way, to Labour Party's numbers themselves.
This has opened you up to the accusation that the party is lying. The Shadow Chancellor said as much earlier today.
The Shadow Chancellor is not being straight. She has had every opportunity over the last 4 years or so she's been Shadow Chancellor to set out her plans for the tax rises that they're planning for the British people, that we have clearly documented is going to be just over £2,000 per working family. If Keir Starmer has another number, he should come out and present it, because there are 27 costings there that are done mostly independently by Treasury civil servants, also Labour Party-owned figures and other government departments. The key reason why they've spent the whole of today trying to obfuscate is because they know that Keir Starmer has been rumbled. And that fact is why they're panicking, because Rishi Sunak, in the debate yesterday, gave Keir Starmer every opportunity to explain where his tax rise is going to land, how much extra borrowing he wanted to do in order to fund his promises, and he refused to do so.
Keir Starmer said that there'll be new taxes on schools, that there'll be new taxes on non-DOMs, and that there'll be new taxes on the oil and gas sector. Those are three areas where he was explicit that there will be tax raises from the Labour Party. It's simply wrong to say he didn't say that the Labour Party wouldn't raise specific taxes.
But the sheer number of things that those three comparatively small taxes are supposed to pay for is just so many. You couldn't even list them on this programme. The key thing is this. Labour has been rumbled. They are planning tax rises of more than £2,000 for working people. And in an election campaign, they have to be honest with people about how that is going to impact their finances.
Isn't the problem with the Conservative Party doing this sort of analysis of the Labour Party that also the Labour Party is doing this sort of analysis of the Conservative Party? They say that you have a £70 billion black hole in your finances.
I mean, I have no idea where on earth they came up with that number. I suspect they came up with it with the same place that they're saying that we're not being straight about their £2,000, working families tax rise. Everybody knows the truth, right? Everybody knows. We're doing this now in an interview. Everybody in Westminster, all senior politicians know the truth, which is Starmer has been rumbled. They have been planning this tax rise on working families to fund their priorities, not the priorities of the British people, to fund the Labour Party's priorities. And Rishi Sunak in the debate last night showed the country that that was their plan.
I'm feeling it as well. And that's before they even raised it as well. Think about it. They're gonna raise it soon. They will raise it because they have all these funding, all these gimmicks that they wanna do. We want to fix this, we want to fix this. Yeah, guess what? Who's going to fix that? The normal people that's paying their taxes going to fix it. People like us, we're going to feel their pain. And I think it's very important for people like myself. I'm putting myself at risk right now doing these kind of videos. But if you're watching right now, you need to raise awareness. Like, hey, what's going on? Why we paying more taxes? Nothing's getting fixed. Why we still have to wait for a GP appointment? You gotta wait months for a GP appointment. If you need a dentist, that's it. Never mind. Leave your teeth alone, because you're definitely not getting dentist in this time. Or you're going to have to queue up. You're going to have to queue up. That's the problem we're in right now. The NHS has a lot of people waiting for them to do their thing that they need. And Keir Starmer campaigned on fixing the NHS and hiring more people, hiring this and doing that. But he's been in charge for like a month now, and he hasn't done anything for the NHS. I've not seen any change that he said he was going to bring. No change has not happened. The only change that he wants to do is send money to Ukraine. What, £3 billion a year? For some reason, we say we don't have money. We don't have money to fund schools. We don't have money to fund NHS. We don't have money to fund all these things. We don't have money for all that. The good things that people need in this country. But for some reason, we have a lot of money to send away. Like putting illegal immigrants in fancy hotel. Yes, surely I'm sure we have a lot of money. They're just not prioritizing the people that live here. The people that work, sweat, pay their taxes, not cheat the system, and do everything that they need to do to make sure they contribute. But no, the government are not even trying to work for them. They're working for somebody else overseas, like Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum. What the heck is going on? Is this a part of the next globalist movement that they got going on? Trying to make us eat bugs and do nothing and not own nothing as well. They don't want you to own anything like cup. They don't want you to even own this cup. For you to have a fancy iPad like this, they don't want you to own that. They want you to have nothing. And guess what? They still want you to be happy. That's insane. What kind of idea is that? Gets me boiled up. So yeah, guys, that's London for you. That's today's London. We're losing a lot of millionaires. And if we lose a lot of millionaires, we're going to lose a lot of jobs. Because these people are often being entrepreneurs. These guys come in a country and they create jobs for people like us and people like you. If you're one of them, you're probably creating jobs right now. You know, if we lose millionaires, we're going to lose a lot of jobs in the country. Cool. So therefore, people will be unemployed. And guess who that hurts? People being unemployed, it hurts the normal working man. It hurts the guy that's working very hard in the middle, maybe around like 30, 40K a year. That's the person that get hurt. Because that guy is working, other people getting laid off. And guess what? Those people get laid off. So they go to governmental stuff. They get all these benefits because they got no job. They got no income. They have to obviously function still. Right? So taxes go up because there's a lot more people who do not have jobs that need to be paid as well to exist. And guess who's feeling it? Whoever is working. Because they have to pay their taxes. And if millionaires run away, then whoever's working is going to feel a lot of pain. And that's why it's important for me to make this video and tell you, hey, whatever you're doing with your money, save it. Whatever you're doing with money, don't spend it stupidly. Whatever you're doing with your money, make sure you invest it accordingly. Whatever you do with your money, make sure you don't go insane with it. Right? Because the next 5 years is going to be a heavy battle. A heavy battle. And you're going to feel it everywhere. You're going to feel it in your street. You're going to feel it in your home. You're going to feel it in your phone, on your media, all these fake media going around. You're going to feel it everywhere. So I don't want to get off the topic here, but it's scary for London. And it's a shame because London I remember the first time going to London as a kid. Like, you see all these cool stuff. underground. I was very fascinated because I'm from Salford, you see. Salford, we don't have undergrounds. We got trams. That's the best we have. So going to London, there's so many things happening. Undergrounds, they're going so fast, and because I'm like claustrophobic, right? I always feel that. And in undergrounds in the morning, there's like hundreds of people squeezing in. They squeeze you, man. They want to go in. They're going to work, and I'm just going around with my adults, one of my parents, whoever that I was with. I don't remember who, but I feel it. I just see the city. I see glass building. I see everything. I'm like, yo, this is amazing. I want to come here again. This is great. But now when I go to London, I'm like, I have to wear something that protects me from being stabbed. I can't really hold my phone out because somebody will snatch it. I can't really wear nice stuff and wear suits and look nice and look presentable because somebody will think I have a lot of money in my pocket. That's where we are right now. Where normal people, are being chased out. You get chased down because somebody wants to steal your phone. And what phone are you talking about? iPhone 5, iPhone 6, whatever phone. You can have a brick phone. Somebody will still want to steal it from you and sell it for £5 because it's becoming so fucked. Then Sadiq Khan comes to you and tell you, hey, London is at as safe as it's ever been. London is the safe place to be right now under my leadership. No, it's not. I just read the statistic. Every 106 people, out of 106 people, out of 1,000 people, 106 people will get assaulted. That's not a good look to London. It's not a good look to the country that I represent. We need to fix that. And also we need to make sure these millionaires and billionaires don't run away, because if they do, then everything will get fucked. The market will shift somewhere else. Who's going to be investing here if nobody's going to buy it? Who's going to be selling big houses, expensive houses, if no millionaire is going to buy it? Who's going to be selling all these fancy, nice cars? Rolls Royce is in the UK. Who's going to be buying that? You think an average man on 40k salary is going to buy a Rolls Royce? No. It's the millionaires, the billionaires. They're going to buy it. All these fancy office building, glass. Who's going to lease that? The billionaires. Not a small coffee shop. So we need these millionaires for the country to look pretty from the outside. And also we need these millionaires for them to contribute, working, jobs, contribute in society, contribute in terms of buying, spending, increasing the GDP. We need those guys. So for me, seeing 9.5 people will walk out of the country, it's sickening. It's also sad, because I'm sure they love the country, but they rather be safer in a safer place than be in a place where they rather put illegal immigrants first than them. Yeah, it makes sense why they're leaving. But guys, I don't want to run it too much, because when I talk about this country, I get so patriotic, I just go off. And there's a lot more video I've done. There's a lot more video I'm doing. The team is producing those videos. So they're going to be out soon, and you will see me go off. And also, I want to start going live. So what do you think about me going live? Do you think it's a good idea? Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. We finally have hit 10k subscribers. That's a huge achievement, and I wouldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you so much for those who have subscribed and liked and shared a couple of videos that we've posted recently. Now the goal is to get to 20k, 30k, 40k, 50k, all the way to 100k, maybe a million as well some days. But here's a promise to you guys. If we get to 20k, I'm going to get Tommy Robinson on. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, so share this video and get people to like and comment and subscribe. Let's go.